of December, the 8th day of Vlogmas, and the time has come for us to talk about scrappy blankets. Now, I know I already pointed out that scrappy blanket, which is one I've been working on for quite a long time, but today I wanted to show you guys some squares that I have made for a holiday-themed scrappy blanket that I started working on, I think, 3 holiday seasons ago. So I usually knit this blanket in November and December, and then I put it away for the rest of the year with the Christmas decorations. And when we get those out, then I get this blanket out and start working on it again. So the blanket is, it is the pattern, or it's based on the pattern of the Stitch in Time blanket, which is something that Kay of the Bakery Bears came out with, I guess, probably 3 years ago when I started to make one too. So I do collect a lot of different kinds of minis. As you can see, I do like to keep color families together, but for the holiday blanket, I wanted each square to have a theme. I have not woven in the ends on these squares. Sorry. So the first one is sort of all like winter and snowflakes. And you will see that in some cases I have run out of a particular color. And when that happens, I have several skeins of undyed yarn with silver sparkle in it, and I just finish off the rest of the square with that. My eventual plan is to seam them all together with that sparkly yarn. So let us show the other squares. So this one is kind of like an early 90s Christmas. I don't know if any 90s babies remember this sort of magenta-y pink colors. 90s babies, 90s teenagers remember this magenta-y pink color. I'm fairly sure we had some furniture that had this color scheme, but it's still Christmassy enough. This one, pretty classic Christmas. Ooh, that's a lot of yarn tail. Pretty classic Christmas. That's one of the most recent ones that I have made. This one also I made this year, kind of candy cane, sort of an idea. This is the very first one that I made, and it actually makes me think of the Carol Silent Night. It's not your traditional Christmas colors, but I really love them. And the whole thing was kind of sparked by that square right there. And I just took kind of the colors out of that and put that together. Here again, the totally classic Christmas colors with gold. This one makes me think of Gingerbread House. It's got some nice browns going on in there. I like that one too. This one's very speckly. I like that color. This one's kind of a minty take on the Christmas colors. Well, this one is sort of a sugar plum fairy kind of an idea. And this one is makes me think of vintage Christmas card colors. I like that one too. I don't know if you can tell, this brown also has sparkle. There, you can kind of see the sparkle there. I really like this one. So every year I get this out and start adding squares to it. I am partway through a square. Again, sort of more classic Christmas colors on the darker side of the spectrum. And then I put this square on it. And it's really nice yarn. This is Knitted Wit. She sells little minis that she calls, I think, gobstoppers. I really like it, and it will go in the blanket, but just too orange, I think, for what we've got going on right there. So that's my Christmas blanket in progress. All of my blanket projects are multi-year endeavors. In fact, this habitation throw that I've been knitting on throughout Vlogmas will, if I finish it, definitely be the quickest finish for a blanket that I've ever done, probably including the one baby blanket that I've made in my life. So, speaking of, and I know you can hear the telltale crinkle of a package. Speaking of blankets and minis and things, I recently signed up for Row 1 Yarns, which is a subscription service that sends 10 minis, 10 grams a piece every month. I heard about Row 1 Yarns on the Crazy Sock Lady podcast, I think. I'm pretty sure. Or I was just watching her podcast on Scrappy Sunday and then decided I needed more minis. I'm not exactly sure how that went down. But at any rate, I got my delivery today, so let's open it up and see what I got. So the subscription that I have is called the Carnival of Color Club, and this month's dyer is Bad Sheep Yarn. Marcy Bourne is the artist behind Bad Sheep Yarn, and she lives in Alaska. That's exciting. I don't think I've ever had yarn from Alaska before. So all of the colors are written down on the sheet, and I'll take a picture of that, but I just want to hold up all these beautiful minis so you guys can see them in random order. Beautiful speckly one. I see some yellow and some rusty brown and a little bit of a grassy green speckle in there. Ooh, look at that. This one I will probably save for my all purple blanket. Oh, that's totally not coming out right on screen. This is like all the colors of lavender. It's purple and dusty purple and some green. You can kind of get the green there. This one is kind of like delphiniums. Blue, green, little purple streak in there. That one's coming out better. This beautiful tonal hot pink. Had it out of the package for 3 seconds and it has a piece of my hair on it. There you go. There's my bright pink for Christmas. This one I love. Oh, look at that. Now this one looks brighter on the screen than in real life, but this is just classic tonal rust color. Really pretty. This one too. Another classic. Oh, I can see. This one is called Sunflower. And it's a beautiful mellow gold. That one's nice. That one's called Pewter. I should have been giving you the names. Pewter. And it is a nice tonal silvery gray. This one's called Sockeye Salmon. And it does have that beautiful salmon in it. And it's like an ice blue. That's really pretty. This one's called Librarian. So I love it already. Blue, just a little hint of green. If you can, yeah, there you go. And these nice tan, golden tan color. And then number 10, breakfast tea. That's one of my favorite things. It's all kinds of beautiful browns. It's a little, the contrast between the colors is a little less dark in real life. Ooh, look at that orange pop. That's fun. And those are my minis this month from Row 1 Yarns and the Dyer Bad Sheep. My workday is done and it's time to knit. But before I can move on, I need to open today's advent calendar skein. So if you'll remember, yesterday was purple. I still have it right here. Haven't gotten to this one yet. That's actually a better color than I think it came out yesterday. Let's see what comes next. Day number 8. Doesn't matter that it's backwards now. Okay, I like it. I like it. More purple. Look at that orange. Look at that beautiful sunset orange. All right, guys, no more time to talk. I gotta go get these minis in this blanket. See you tomorrow. Okay, I'm back, but only for a minute. I have all the lights on right now, and I think that you're gonna get a better representation of the fade in this blanket. So here goes. Cute, right?